welcome to Mystic Star Magic. Today we are finding out what hidden treasures are awaiting you and maybe how to get them a little sooner. So I did this reading. I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty, anxiety around. So I wanted to kind of give some sort of clarity or some sort of like things that we need to hear. So hopefully this reading helps. I have already done it, so it was an interesting reading, I tell you that much. So take whatever resonates, and what doesn't, I don't just leave it. It's totally cool. I have to say, I was surprised by it, so maybe you will be too. I'm using my new oracle cards, which is the tea leaf oracle deck, divination cards. I did do a review if you want to look at that. They're really, really cool. I did an unboxing and like a initial review. So if you like me using these cards, please let me know in the comments below, and I will keep using them in all more readings. Okay, so with all that stuff out of the way, let's take a deep breath in, close our eyes, and now as we exhale and open our eyes, choose whichever pile calls to you. All right, let's do this. Hello, Group 1. Let's find out what kind of hidden treasures are waiting for you and are coming into your life. So here's a little treasure box. After all, I like to do these guys in a little bit because these are all our oracle cards. But we're gonna, of course, I like to do the cards. Oh, right now. First off, you got a card that really wants to go. Okay, so 7 of Waters. So 7 of Cups. There's a lot of choices. It seems like you have so many choices for you out there that maybe you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by them. It also says we have the Fool, which is a new beginning, and we have 10 of Water. Wow, there's a lot of I'm like, whoa, lots of cool stuff's happening for you, Group 1. So here we go. We have the Fool, which is a new journey, a new beginning. Like you're in your new path. And there's also here the 10 of Cups, which again is feeling very fulfilled, feeling very happy, very fulfilled. So in general, just so you know, lots of good things are coming for you. The hidden treasures that are underway. Could be that once you make a choice, I really want to say it's like once you make a choice and you start on your path through, you're going to start feeling very fulfilled by it. So here, I guess maybe that's where we have like, but in general, it's like, it's really good when you have the 7 of Cups. It just, when we have so many choices, we don't know what to do. But once you make the decision, I think, and you kind of know, I really want to say that you kind of know what it is that you want. There's one thing that really is calling out to you in terms of the choices that you have. Could be career-wise or like love-wise. But to me, it seems like it's kind of career, like where you want to go with your life. But you kind of have a feeling of where you want to go. And so once you do that, your journey is going to begin. And it's like a really happy journey that's going to like make you really fulfilled. Let's look at the oracle cards because they tell us more stuff. So we have Angel of Balance. That's the energy. So there's like a balance that you know, like that's what maybe you're feeling unbalanced because you have so many choices. But there's like a energy of balance that is coming your way. So your commitment is being tested. I understand that. And then we have step out of your comfort zone. They're all interesting because we weren't supposed to have this many, but don't let the past hold you back. Okay, so all of these to me are actually very interesting in terms of so your commitment, I want to say your commitment to the path that you want, the thing that you want, the choice that you're making is like being tested. And it might be because you're like afraid of making a mistake like you may have done in the past. But it's telling you that's just because you have the past, that doesn't mean that you won't succeed. That was in the past. Now this is like time to step out of your comfort zone. It's time to start being the Fool, and have you start your journey again. It's very important. Again, there's this sense of a balance of like, I want to say, of both like I and I normally wouldn't say like a balance of this thing, but I think it's a balance of like the past, the present, and the future. Um, so like not to focus on the past, not to be so worried about the future, but more to be in the balance of the present. It's really what I want to say, that that's important for you as we unleash these like the treasures that are coming your way. And there's a lot of really cool stuff. Here we have success. So you are going to be successful. This is like from my tea leaf oracle card things that I got recently. So success is going to be yours. You have elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Again, I think you are on a journey. You're starting your journey. So this is fascinating. And we have the vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone's against you. Okay, then that also might be with this. Again, it's like, to me, it seems like there is anxiety about your depression, maybe from the past, but really worried about your future. You're not sure where things are headed, and it makes you feel worried. And that's where the angel of balance really comes in. He really wants to tell you that you don't have to worry about the past and not to worry about the future. That really just to focus on the present, because that's where you have the most fulfillment. Yeah, and that's where you're going to have the most success. But just so you know, your success is inevitable. It's coming. It's on its way. It may not be fast, because elephant is not necessarily a fast moving element, but it goes steady enough that you can really see, I want to say, you can see all the road as you walk towards your journey. Like as you head towards your journey, you can actually see the scenery. Really enjoy I really want to say, really enjoy the present. The present is where the present is where the treasure lies. It's not the outcome, although it's like the success is there and you're going to be very fulfilled. But that's not this. It's the thrill of starting something new and moving towards your dreams. That's really what I'm getting. Here's a little treasure box that we have. So yeah. So we have B. Again, I think it's be in the moment. Be in the moment is very important for you. There's 2 owls. So there's a lot of like wisdom coming to you. It could also come through through your dreams. But also it seems like you are very intuitive. Like really use your intuition to make this choice that you have. You already know what you want to do. I think you're just a bit afraid of accepting it or like taking that step forward. And it really wants you to know that, again, like here, the hidden treasure for you is the present is really, in a sense, it doesn't necessarily matter which path you choose, because you're going to go on a journey and you are going to be wiser and stronger and like, like you're changing towards a better you, I guess, is what I want to say. Not saying that you're not good enough. I'm saying that there's so much more, there's growth waiting for you. But you have to take that first step. You have to start the journey. It's really what it wants you to know. So again, that is very important. Yes, you versus me. I think that's really about your worry and your anxiety about anxiety and worry about the future, and really kind of feeling a lot of regret coming from the past, things that you're regretting, but it's not necessary. That's not, like all of those things are helping you head towards where you need to be. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you is important. Again, we have, could be here, it could be that there's Cupid, there's love coming into your life too. You might miss it if you're so future focused. You might actually miss the present of this potential, like love and Cupid connection. And it also is like people, like you're being watched over, taken care of, guided. The peacock has several meanings. One of them, it could be a bit like, like feeling a bit like show offy, kind of like, like having that. But to me here, it actually means to me, this is your outcome is like this beautiful, like regal feeling. That's what I'm getting for you. Like it's like feeling this accomplishment at the end. But even as you walk, you're developing this, like, your plumage is like getting more colorful as you walk towards your path. You're becoming more of the person that you are supposed to be. Like, I really feel like I see like this as you walk towards your journey, like step by step. It's like light just kind of radiates from you. So that's really important. I think that, again, there's a lot of momentum moving forward, but it's I just see good things coming for you, lots of success for you. And we have the Eiffel Tower, so there may be like a motion forward, like somewhere else. Like, actually, maybe part of your thing is that you're thinking about moving somewhere, and that might be good for you. It could also mean to me that you're also kind of trying to climb on top. You're trying to get to the top of this, and that to get a higher perspective of things. You have the key, so you do again have the key. You have the key to the choices that you want to make. You do have many choices, but there's one in particular that calls you out. You have the key to success. And music is important. I find it like lately I've been saying, like, there's certain lyrics that are going to call out to you, and I feel like that there's some important message in them for you. Sorry, I don't know why it always sometimes gets a little blurry. So I think that, I really want to say that that is what your strong message is. Like, your success is coming. It may not be fast, but it's coming, and really, just be balanced, but like really focus on the present. Don't worry about the future, and don't regret the past. Just really focus on what's happening now and take the first step. Really, like, take the first step, go on your journey, start your journey, because there is a lot of happiness that is coming to you. There's a lot of fulfillment that's gonna go not only like at the end, but just as you go through the journey. That is the hidden treasure. I hope this was helpful. I had this feeling like it was important to just do this reading, because I feel like a lot of people are a bit confused and not really sure about things, and I think this I hope it gives you clarity. I hope it helps you like feel more secure as you go on your path. So that would be really helpful. I would really appreciate that if that actually is what happens. If you like this reading, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. It helps me grow, and I truly appreciate that. I appreciate all of you who have liked and subscribed. I'm super grateful that you did. Just again, I know I usually repeat myself over and over again. I really want to say that your success is coming. It's inevitable. But what really is important now is not so much the future, but so much is the present and going on your journey, like taking the step. Whatever choice you make, it will be right on. So don't worry about that either. It's like it's the going on your journey. And even if, let's say, you think, yeah, oh, that wasn't for me, you learn things along the way that will help you in the future. Okay, so that's it. Sorry, I sometimes rant. So thanks again. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of light, lots of fun. Yeah, like, we forget to have a lot of fun. So fun and excitement for you. And I really, like, I truly believe that the journey that's ahead of you is, it's so filled with wonder and magical things. I'm so excited for you. Thanks, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hello, Group 2. Let's find out what hidden treasures await you and that are coming into your life. So we're going to actually leave all these guys first. It's important, but we're going to actually see what kind of things the cards tell us always first. All right. Important, we have 7 of Fire, so 7 of Wands. It's really interesting. So there's an energy of, it's a movement forward. It's also like feeling a bit having to, in that sense, like defend where you're going, like headed to a little bit of defense. We have the 4 of air, so it's the 4 of swords. So there's resting in between. Okay, yeah, I could see why you would need to rest. Oh, and then we have the 9 of Fire. That's interesting to me because it makes sense why you would be tired. So you have like here, you kind of have, there's a bit of a struggle in terms of not struggle per se, but it's like having to defend yourself a lot. And it seems like very determined energy. There's a lot of like determination here. And so we have the 4 of Air, so we need a lot of rest. So there maybe, I want to clarify, what are we determined to do? Like, what is our goal here? Oh, okay. And there's more fire, so we have a lot of fire. We have a lot of energy here. So it's like a lot of momentum. Here we have the 5 of Fire. Again, this is again a kind of a little bit of conflicting. Here I want to say like there's like wearing a mask. So you kind of feel like that. Oh. Okay, so 7 of, okay, so 7 of, 10 of Air. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of, sorry, I'm just like, how do I go about this? So here, there's a lot of struggle for you in terms of like, both thoughts are, I think, are tiring you, but also like you have a goal that you're headed for and you're feeling very determined, but you feel like there's a lot of obstacles in your path. So this is like telling me about your situation right now. So the situation is like, you have things that you want to happen. You're very determined to have them, but you feel like, but again, there is like, feel tired, drained by others. Having too much conflict just makes you feel like you need to rest. Maybe there is a hidden treasure here for you in terms of resting. Okay, but let's look at the oracle cards because they might clarify things in a way that I really, that the tarot. So we have the Man holding the coin, so there is like abundance coming for you. That is important. And the Magician in the Mirror, again, I feel like this is important because like Magician makes things happen. Let me just right off the bat tell you that you have this. Do you see how we have the both things of like this ice and this orange? So you have this both in here. Like there's a bit of you have both this passion, like a passion towards something, but then you also have this kind of like cooling sensation, which is the thoughts. Like there's a lot of like, feel like there's worries here. It's like that balance. But again, with the mirrors, I really want to say that it's like you haven't been honest with yourself and with others somehow. You're like, really want to say that you've been kind of hiding, trying to like, maybe you're trying to be stronger than, like, act tougher than you are, or like, it's something you've been putting on a front in some case. It's a sense of like illusion manifestation, but illusion too. So we have believe in the impossible. So yes, this is an interesting reading because I really like. I wanna like what treasure awaits you. I really want to tell you, but the hidden treasure within. It's really, I want to say that the hidden treasure is you. Yeah, I feel like you have all this like passion and all these ideals, but somehow you're losing yourself in all of this. You're losing yourself with all this like having to deal with conflicts and like worrying. That's why I tell her maybe that's the rest is really what's important. A man holding a coin lets me know that there is abundance for you coming. There is this, and I really want to say that you don't have to, I want to say, work so hard. Like, don't effort so much and like lose yourself for what you believe you need to do. It's like, you don't have to do that. I think that really, I want to say, things are just coming to you without you having to burn yourself out, without you having to hide who you are. the hidden treasure really is you. It's really like the you that, like, a really happy you is what I want to say. Okay, so flying bird is news is on its way. Good news are coming on its way, and there's wealth coming your way. So there's like a lot of like news coming your way, and it's good news. After all the struggle, but I really feel like the message for you, and maybe it's like I didn't even know what I was doing when I did this. So really want to say that the hidden treasure that it's here is you. You kind of have to let go of all these like masks, all these worries, this illusion that you're creating, the magician, and really like, like unleash who you are. Believe in the impossible is important too. What is the impossible? I think the impossible for you is like you don't believe that you can have things that you want by being yourself, and it really wants you to know that you can. It's like even if you have really lofty dreams, as one would say, they're there. You can do it. You just have to be you. Let's see. Be kind, be free. Let's see, it's like kind, free, true, brave, strong, happy, thankful, peaceful, compassionate. Those are important to you. See, there's a lot of love. I love you. Love and beloved. Elephant. Oh, this is an interesting reading. Oh, this is cool. Sorry. Sometimes I'm just like, whoa, this is like really cool, and you don't really. So maybe based on the fact that there's a lot of love here. Well, first I want you to know that wealth is coming. There's a man holding a coin. Maybe it's somebody who yeah, it might be romantic, man holding the coin. But it just, to me, it seems like that's an important thing. But I want to say, and there is good news coming on your way. But I feel like that you've been hiding from, like, love, in a sense. If you've been hiding yourself from a lot of things. So there's a lot of, like, wearing a lot of masks, having to struggle a lot, trying to, like, move things, make things happen by pure effort and by pure will. But again, it doesn't seem like you're happy that way because you're hiding who you are. The hidden treasure is you. And just so you know that you will be loved, and you are, I love you, love and beloved. All those things are yours by being you. You don't have to be anybody else other than who you are, because I think this is really important, because I think you are very kind, you are true, you are brave, you're peaceful, happy, thankful, compassionate. You're all those things. You're true. That's your true being, and I think you haven't been allowing yourself to be that. And you have the star, so it's like there's a good things happening, like there's a star lighting your path. The elephant, I think, is extremely important. Could be like the elephant in the room, I want to say. But slow and steady. But I think to me here, it's more like elephant, somehow to me, it's true. And I also love that there's two, because then there's like, yeah, there's love here. So maybe it's an interesting reading again. Sorry, I repeat myself. But it's an interesting reading because I think you were worried about money. And money's coming. It's on its way. But then you're also worried about being you with somebody who you love, or like a new love that might be coming into your way. You're kind of afraid of being you. It's like, oh, and then here I have it, that is not, you don't need to worry, that the love is here. They love you as you are. You do not need to like put on a mask, that they really love just who you are. Yeah, it's really interesting. And believe in the impossible. So I think something like really strong is happening. I really want to put them right here, little stars here. But love, maybe a connection from somebody you thought that wouldn't happen. I feel like there's a reconnection here of some kind. Something you thought was over is not really over, and it's something really big. It has to do with love, finding maybe your mate. Oh, I have to say, group 2. This was an interesting reading for me. I was like, wow, there's so much stuff here. But again, the hidden treasure again is you. Just really. I may repeat it again, but I think it's because you really need to hear this. The hidden treasure is you. It's the real you, not the one that has to put up masks, not the one that has to like struggle to get the things to do it. And also, very important to rest. Give yourself time to rest, because I think you've been kind of burning yourself out. Rest, but yeah, and again, good news are coming in all your way. I really like these guys because they're very specific about their the things that they tell you. So good news is coming. Good news is on its way. I'm not, like, this reading might not resonate for everybody. If it doesn't, try another one. But I know there's this specific messages. There's so many different messages in this one particular reading. Yeah, but I feel very strongly that whatever it is, the important thing here is that the hidden treasure is you. That's what I'm hearing, and that's what I really want to let you know. I hope this reading was helpful. I don't know that it was. But I hope it was, and if you like it, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. It really helps me grow. I am just sending you lots of love, lots of light, lots of happiness and joy, and lots of fun. And I really hope that you I feel like light up the world with who you are. That's really what I want to say. Okay, have a wonderful day, group 2. Thank you, and bye-bye. Hello, group 3. Let's find out what hidden treasures await you. So we're gonna just leave this aside for a second. We actually want to do the tarot cards first. Sure. Okay, so oh wow, one just wanted to come out right off the okay, actually it was 2. That's interesting. Okay, so we have the King of Air and we have the Messenger of Air. Oh, there's a lot of air energy here. So the King of Air is the King of Swords, so it's very logical, very like there's a lot of truth there to be said. They speak their mind, but they're also like, here it's like, okay, very logical. There's no real emotion, it's more like thought based. And here we have the Messenger of Air, which is actually, I believe that is the Knight of Air too. So there's yeah, the Messenger of Air. So here we have this Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is like he knows what he wants and he's kind of brash and goes right after it. There's no like hesitation, he just goes forward. And we have the Magician. Oh, that's so interesting. So again, like here we have this like, and it's a younger, more kind of like, here this guy's very established, very set, mature. Here we have more of a younger, reckless energy of like, yes, I know what I want, I'm just gonna go for it. And with the Magician here, which is a really interesting card, is that there's a manifestation that's happening. The Sun here, there's again, yes, like a manifestation happening. There's a growth here too. I really want to say that there's like a growth here. Like feels like, yes, you need this like logical stuff, but you also kind of need, I feel like a bit of that kind of just leaping into the air and moving forward, and then creating this manifestation that you've been wanting, like something you've been wanting, you're starting to create in your life. Let's look at the oracle cards. So first, the energy is the thinking man. Sorry, it's just perfect because that is what I would say. This one, the King of Air, is definitely the thinking man. So everything is like thought out, logical, thought out. The thinking, oh, so cool. And we have communication is key, and the answers you need are coming. Okay, so actually, good thing, because sorry, I always forget to mention this, but yes, there is the Messenger of Air, the Knight of Swords. There's always a communication that needs to be said, that is coming. There's some sort of communication that is coming through. The answers you need are coming. So that might be the answers that you need in terms of like manifesting. are coming. And I love that these are both Gemini, so it could be that you're a Gemini or you're dealing with something to do with Gemini. So those are important. We also have career. So this is like a career is important focus in this reading. We have the basket. So recognition, rewards for your merits. So yeah. But I think what you really want is the hidden treasure for you is that you do want recognition and rewards, and I think it's for your job and career. But I feel like also like there's an answer that you've been wanting, and a wish is granted. So there is a wish that's going to be granted to you. So interesting. This is like an interesting reading because I just kind of did it because I wanted to see, like, I'm like, oh, people need a little bit confused right now. So I'm like, what would be like, what's hidden that we need to like unleash? And so there's like a lot of stuff here. The magician is important too. Okay, what else was I gonna say? No. Let's see what the sprinkle of charms. These are what's actually in your treasure box. Yeah, good luck. We have the little 4-leaf clover. Yes, there's a lot of luck with what you want. Always love. Do things with love. There's love, a lot of love here too. She believed she could, and she did. Yes, whatever it is that you need. I wonder if the answer that you need is actually for love. Yeah, love is really. I think you have questions about love. Maybe it has to do with this, like, this very thinking man. Maybe that's the person somebody who you're not sure about. You're not sure like how they feel, but they are going to communicate their emotions to you, and it might. So this is like not for everybody, but this like communicate their emotions to you, and they will start to begin like a manifestation, like something that you wanted, probably maybe to do with love, is going to be granted. I really like these readings. I feel like there's so many different messages for different people, because I think that's an important message for some of you. And then I also feel like there's another message here for career, for people who are worried about, cause this is like the love, but then there's also this message of like, yes, there is a career that you've been wanting, that is coming, that is being open to, that you're starting to manifest that career, that career success that you've been wanting. Like you're starting to have like recognition in your area of expertise of whatever it is. So that's important. So you see, like there's like different messages. So I guess there's like a lot of hidden things that we haven't seen. So here we are. You are being guarded and watched over. There's that. The turtle again. Go steady, but you're moving forward. The leaf. Look at every situation as an individual situation, and people as individuals as well. Like don't just assume something about somebody. Like really take the time to like really see the details of who they are, or the situation of what they are. Something again, yeah, the communication, something that's been like something that's been hidden to you is coming into light. Like something that you didn't know is now coming forward. The communication is being said. Wow. I'm actually quite amazed at this. So yeah, that's really what it is. There's 2 messages for me here. So I'll repeat them because, well, I like to repeat, I guess. I just really like important. So there's a message here of somebody who kept their feelings hidden. You didn't really know. You just suspected, you had a feeling about it. But they're going to be sending you a message of love. Right? There's a message of love that you've been needing to hear that they haven't been saying. There could be a wishbone, with a wish that is granted because of that. Maybe you wanted them to be with you and you weren't sure about it. And then we have again the magician, because that is starting to manifest, starting to manifest this relationship that you've been wanting with this thinking man, with this person who doesn't really express their emotions very often. That's very important. Yeah, so that's an important message. And there's another message here that's a career message. That's again, there's like here, feels like there's like the answers that you need are coming for you in terms of like career. And not only are they answers, but there's also like recognitions and rewards and merits that are coming to you that from work that you've done. It's like you doubted that you could do it, but you have. There's a lot of luck also coming for you. But it really wants to say, like, really look at the details of something, really look into the details and see the uniqueness in everything. The magician, again, is like helping you manifest this career that you've been wanting, this recognition. So that I think is really important. But like a lot of like news and communications are coming for you, and that is so yeah. So we have those two hidden treasures that we have. So it's so interesting. So I guess take whatever resonates and whatever doesn't, just leave it. But I have two like separate messages right here. But definitely manifestation is happening. It's coming. It's on its way to you. I hope this was helpful, Group 3. This was an interesting reading because I didn't actually really know what was. I just knew that there was something hidden that we needed to see now, because I feel like there's a bit of uncertainty in the air, I guess, is what it is. There's still uncertainty. So I hope this gave you some sort of clarity, some sort of certainty. And if you like it, please consider liking and subscribing. That would really help me grow my channel, and I truly appreciate that. I want to just give a little shout out to those who have subscribed and like the videos. I really appreciate that. And leave me comments below. Like, was it true? Did this make sense? Or was I just like, blah? Because I don't actually know a lot of the time. Okay, so I'm sending you lots of love, lots of light, lots of fun, lots of clarity, and lots of really good communication. And I really do hope that whatever it is that your wish is, it is granted, and that you do have a lot of recognition in your life for all the work that you've done. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.